Hi, I'm Bonnie Barker. I'm with Bonnie Bay Crochet, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to crochet the Barker Celtic Weave, or simply the Celtic Weave, in the round. I'm going to show you, this is actually the bottom foundation row, and I'm working this, you could say, in the round. It's actually more like an oval, but I am working this stitch in the round. If you've never seen this or attempted this stitch before, I would encourage you to go watch the video simply labeled Celtic Weave, and that'll give you an idea of what and how to do this stitch. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. I'm going to mostly be talking about how to do this in the round. Okay, I am working from the back post treble crochet, and I have worked all the way around my row. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect it to the very first treble crochet of this row, and here is the chain. Notice the difference in spacing here. That's going to be a little bit different characteristic crocheting this stitch in a row. The biggest thing and most important thing you need to know is when you connect these stitches, connect it in the very top of the first treble of the row. Now we're going to chain 3, and I'm going to turn. Now this is the row where I'm going to work front post treble crochet. You're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4 stitches, which also make up kind of like the first cross here, crossover. Go ahead and skip those. I'm going to wrap the needle twice, and you begin your treble crochet on the next set. That is for the first 2 stitches. Now you're going to reach back, and of the 4 stitches that we skipped at first, we're going to use stitch 3 and 4 that we skipped, which are the 2 that are kind of hidden back behind here. Use your finger and your thumb to kind of feel for them. They're easier to feel than they are to see, but I'm hoping using the video you can still see that stitch right there. It's actually easier than it looks. I'm going pretty slow to try to show you where that other stitch is. I'm feeling for the needle to come over here. That way I get a complete wrap around that stitch. Okay. Now we just continue like you normally would with the Celtic Weave. We've already stitched post stitches on this. We're going to skip these 2. Let's do the next 2 stitches. Front post, treble, wrap it twice, treble crochet. Forgive the fast stitching here. I'm assuming if you're looking at this stitch that you know how to do treble crochets. So if you're a beginner looking at this stitch, you may want to also take a look at the treble crochet video and get some of those foundations down first, so you don't get frustrated with this stitch. Okay, let's do 2 more of these. Let me get some more yarn. And again, it's just like in the Celtic Weave. We're going to, reach under and do this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this, and I'll get right back to you once I get to the connecting point. Okay, I've now come to the corner of my piece, and I wanted to show you what it looks like as you kind of near the last 4 stitches. I don't want you to get confused and try to connect here, then it would be way too short. There are 2 stitches left here of the former row and 2 stitches hiding under here, so we'll go ahead and do those. And the 2 that are hiding, again, I apologize for doing this like Speedy Gonzales. I just assumed that you understand how to do a treble crochet. That's all I'm doing here, so I'm not taking time to explain how to do each one. Okay, now here's the turning chain that we started with at this row. We're really not going to use that. The only thing the turning chain does is it gives us a chance to reach past the first 4 stitches. So all you need to remember is slip stitch in the very first, in the top of the very first treble of the row. Now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And we're going to turn. This will give you a chance to see what the back side looks like and the front side. Now this is going to be a little tricky, but I'm going to try to show you anyway. This is done just like the row with the front side facing. This is with the back side facing. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. So the first cross we're going to skip, and then we're going to start working on the second set of 4 clusters or cross, whatever you want to call it. We're going to do a back post treble crochet there. Okay, well, if I can get it through. Oh boy, don't you just love it when the yarn splits? Okay, I'm going to now, these are the 2 stitches here that I'm going to wrap around, but I'm going to come in the back door, so to speak, if you can see that. Okay, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. The back, coming in the back door on these stitches. It's always more difficult to show that. Okay, so we've established that we skip the first 4, start in the 5th and 6th stitches, and then come back and do the 3rd and 4th stitches that we skipped. Now you just continue to work the back post treble crochet row just like you would following the instructions on the other Celtic Weave video. Okay, always skip 2 stitches and then come back, and here are the 2 stitches that we skipped, again going in from the back door. Okay, I'm going to finish these 2 stitches, and there you have it. I'll be right back. Okay, now that I've finished the row with the back post treble crochet, and I just wanted to show you how to connect it in. Make sure that you do the last 4 stitches here going backwards, or I'm sorry, working with the back post. Okay, here is your turning chain if you want to see what that looks like, and you're going to want to connect in again at the top of the treble crochet. Okay, chain 3, and again skip the first cluster or the first 4 stitches and begin your stitching your front post treble crochets with these 2. That would be stitch number 4 and 5, and now we're going to go back to 3 and 4 that we skipped here, and go ahead and work your treble crochets there. Okay, let me show you what we're working here. See, this could be a nice cover for something. This is what the inside looks like. Not particularly pretty at all. And this is what this side looks like. Okay, well, happy crocheting. God bless.